This podcast is sponsored by Eric's Concrete Pavers, Rockhouse Masonry, and Tahoe Pervious Pavements. When it rains, it rains.
This is a glimpse into my life. Life with Eric.
Eric's here.
And I'm Kylie.
And I'm Eric.
Okay, I think we know who you are.
Oh.
Guess who's back?
Back by popular demand, my mother and father, Al and Diane Petrilla. You're back.
Welcome back.
Hi, Eric and Kylie.
I'm Al.
And I'm Eric. See, it runs in the family. It's funny. Kylie and I, this is our 19th episode. And the only thing people say to us is, oh, when's your mom and dad going to be back on?
You guys
Well,
are a big hit.
I know. You're a huge hit. They've been on once a month or once every other month, but now we're kind of going to make it a once a month thing because you guys like it so much, right?
I don't know why.
Because it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Well, we got a lot of stories, you know.
You got a lot of stories. I
You
mean,
like to tell your stories.
yeah.
Yep.
You have tons of, over 52 years of marriage, you have a lot of stories.
53.
Really?
Re-
Holy shit.
It is?
Oh.
Oh.
It is.
I never know. He knows. I don't know why.
Well, you know it's been 50, but they is that why you went to Vegas? You just got back from Vegas.
Well, we went to Vegas because I get free rooms, and
Why do you get free rooms?
Because I give her money to gamble with.
That's kind of like
then
paying
I
for the
spend
rooms.
the money,
About it.
Right.
So,
and then we get free stuff. And we like to, sightsee, look
What do
at
you
it,
sightsee?
people.
Oh, okay. People watch.
There's no way you
I was
sightsee
like,
in Vegas.
sightsee?
You just
guys-
you people watch.
Yeah.
we don't sightsee.
I'm like,
No.
what sights are you seeing in
We might-
Vegas?
But that's what we do. I call it
People watch.
Peop-
Okay.
sightseeing. People watch. No,
it.
we're not. Yeah, we're not.
Oh, I know
I
you-
watch the girls with the thongs and the
Oh, no.
hairdos up
Oh,
above
no.
walking down the sidewalk.
And talks to
Walking down the
everyone.
sidewalk.
I don't.
So
he
basically,
talks to all of them.
let me recap this. Mom gambles and dad talks to anybody that
Girls
walks
in the
by.
thong.
Anybody that walks by. It's funny. There's one funny thing you told me when you called, and Dad, you called me and told me this. You went to the gift shop and you said, "Hey, I want a little miniature airplane bottle of Fireball, and I want one of Patron." And what did the lady tell you?
She goes, oh, I remember you. She goes, are you sure you don't want a pack of Marlboro Lights?
So who are those for?
Bad.
Did you get a pack of Marlboro Lights while you were there?
Yeah.
He always does that. Not that I'm, I hand them out.
What, to little kids?
You hand it out to
That's-
Bella so she can chew on them.
Yeah.
That's usually who comes up to me. No, I'm just joking.
She goes, you're from Tahoe, right? Because I go, yeah.
That's impressive.
That's
that
so
she
funny,
remembers.
but it's funny that everybody remembers you guys. Like
It's
you
so
said, the
true.
valet remembers you, and then the bellhop remembered
Oh.
you, and you haven't been there for months now.
The valet remembered us.
Yeah.
The when we checked in, somebody said, "Oh, you're back from Tahoe," and I go, "How do they know us? It's so
Right.
weird."
I know, but
Yeah.
mom, you've always been like that. You're real memorable. I'm a little memorable once in a while. People always say,
I mean,
"Hey, you
are
know."
you sure? Because nobody says that to us. We've been to the
Yeah.
Hyatt like 30 times in Newport, and nobody knows who we are.
Oh, maybe you got to drop a lot of money.
No, I walk into the Hyatt and there's swarm around me.
They're kissing your feet.
Yeah, we don't get that.
They always come up.
I
"You're
have a
back. Where have
big
you been?
wallet.
Where have you been? I said,
But anyway, going back to the gift shop, so the lady remembered you, and so Dad says, "Hey, give me the Patron and the Fireball," and she says, "Well, Al, I don't know. Let me tell you a little better something. You might not want that bottle of Patron. It's $18.75 for a little
That's
airplane
insane.
bottle of Patron."
For
Yeah.
one shot, it's $18.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
$18.75.
I go, well, give me the cheapest stuff you got, because I'll pay
Jeez.
$18.75
Right,
for a little pop-up.
Yeah, and then the Fireball was only $5.75. So they're
That's
just
kind of a lot,
on the
too.
premium ones. They're charging more.
I'm charging a lot.
Yeah, and then you guys went out to the steakhouse called the Strip House. Is it called the steakhouse there?
Yeah, the strip house, not the club.
not the club, the strip house, and
The
it's
restaurant.
All, it's
Okay,
The
real
restaurant.
old-fashioned. It's all, girls.
Naked girls in
Like
frame.
what do they call that? Bordeaux or
Like
Not to,
I call them can girls, and
Oh.
they
Bordeaux?
Bordeaux.
Boudoir?
No,
Boudoir?
That's wine.
Boudoir? I don't know. You know where they have naked girls
Yes.
yeah.
on the walls?
No, it
Well,
has
all the
nothing-
Burlesque.
all the pictures are topless.
Are you thinking like burlesque?
No, barred wall like
Oh,
you do
like
with your
those,
husband.
like those, like photo shoots you do, like
No,
it
boudoir, boudoir.
Boudoir.
It has all
Yeah.
the pictures of the movie stars on the wall.
Oh, that's
right,
fun.
but they happen to have no clothes on.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
every
no.
picture you
Not quite
sent me
movie
had
They're
stars.
they're
no
stripped
clothes on.
down.
Well,
Mom-
it's called Strip House.
Yeah.
Anyway, and of course,
What casino is that at, Strip House? In case we need a sponsor.
Oh.
What casino is the Strip House at?
Planet Hollywood.
Oh, it's at Planet Hollywood.
Okay. So
That's where they
people-
prefer to go is Planet Hollywood.
People come from all the other hotels to go there for the steakhouse.
Oh.
I would like to go. If we go to Vegas, when we do go see Celine Dion, finally, Kylie and I a while back all she wants to go to see is Celine
That's all I
Dion. And
want
Mom and
in
Dad,
life.
you know this story, but all she wants is Celine Dion. So we buy these tickets, $1,200, right? I think
Yes.
plane tickets, everything. Boom, our flight gets canceled. We missed the concert, and I told Kylie, of course, no, don't get the
You
insurance.
don't need the
You don't buy
insurance.
insurance on concert tickets.
Did you?
No, we missed it.
And so
and
I
then
didn't.
sure enough,
I lost $1,200.
sure as shit, she stops doing concerts.
Oh my god.
And so I'm gonna. She's doing concerts again, so I'm gonna take her back.
Yes.
You know, you got to grab her 98-pound body to do a concert. See,
98
Are you
pound
saying that
body.
Celine Dion's only 98 pounds?
She might
She's
be.
pretty thin.
Is she?
I
She's
saw
pretty-
her in person.
Oh, you did?
It was her first show with an Oprah was there. And she was Oprah was actually
Was Oprah 98 pounds?
no,
Honey.
988.
Oh no.
No. I love you,
she was
Oprah.
more like 180 pounds.
No.
I don't think Oprah will be listening to this.
Something tells me she's
I
You
probably
never
not.
know. Wouldn't that be funny? Someone says, "Hey, we heard Oprah on the contest."
I mean, that'd be great.
My mom said she's 988 pounds.
We were down. I was down there with my sister-in-laws, and my niece. Well, anyway, and my sister-in-law. Anyway, sorry.
Long
Anyway,
story short.
So these
Long
guys,
story long.
these young guys that work for the show, said, "Hey, do you ladies want these tickets? It's the
Yes.
opening of the Celine Dion show, and you get
That's
really good
fantastic.
seats." We were like screaming. So we said, "Well, we're staying across the street at Paris," and he said, "No, it's right over there at Bellagio." So we go out there and we get a taxi, and this is in the older days,
Right.
The taxi comes up and says, "Where are you going?" And I go, "We're going across the street." And he goes, "You're going to take a taxi across the street?" I go, "It takes 45 minutes for us to walk over there, and we have to be at the show."
I know that's what
He
Vegas
was
does. It
giving
takes
us
forever.
all kinds of shit. It was bad.
You should have had a motorcycle.
I know.
Little
It's like,
street
you don't want to
vibration.
walk with high
Street
heels on.
vibration.
I'm not going to walk with high heels
Speaking
on.
of motorcycles.
Speaking of motorcycles, street vibrations.
is this
Oh, yeah.
weekend.
What does street vibrations mean to you,
It was
Mom?
$150
Oh.
transport.
The
to go
taxi
across
ride
the
was?
street.
Oh, well, you could have just hopped on a motorcycle, been for free.
You weren't there, Al. Anyway,
You don't know. You weren't there.
And
Any-
you don't know.
Yeah.
But what did you guys do yesterday? You guys went to street vibration. Up in Reno, they have street vibrations,
Every fall.
which means obnoxious Harley motorcycles drive all
Just
over
a lot
the
of
place.
motorcycles.
And the funniest thing I thought was funny, you guys went and saw our uncle's Jacked Up, the band play.
yeah.
And there was tons of motorcycles around. But what you told me, Mom, that some guy, there's a million motorcycles in the parking lot. Some guy came in and started doing donuts in the parking lot, then drove out and got hit by a car.
Well, that happened 2 years ago.
Oh.
He didn't get hit by a car, but I guess something kind of like that happened this time.
Yesterday.
I thought yesterday some guy got hit by a car. No, am I wrong?
Yes, but he wasn't doing donuts. I don't know what he was doing.
Oh.
2 years ago, he did donuts.
Oh, it's
He
the same
looked-
guy?
He
Grounded
looked
me
like he
here.
was eating donuts.
No,
Oh, no.
he hit 6 motorcycles,
Oh.
and all hell broke out. There was a giant fight.
Oh.
So I screamed, "Let's run!" behind the building because Casey had a gun. And so the guy that came this year with the fancy bikes, they parked him way over because they thought he
Oh.
was going to come back.
Got it.
So that's the story.
Well, I thought someone got hit by a car this year. I thought that's what you
the
told me.
story
I
you
know
told
that's
me.
what I was
They
telling you.
did, but I don't think he was doing donuts. I don't know.
Oh.
what
It's a different person got hit by a car.
All I had donuts on the mind. That's it.
All you were thinking about was food.
Diane, how do you do donuts? Do you eat them, or do you just like
When you spin around, in a
burn
cir-
them?
well, if you ever would ride a motorcycle,
I thought it was funny
Oh.
before you went to the street vibrations. I said, "What are you doing?" She says, "Well, I'm making Dad hot dogs." I go, "You're making Dad hot dogs, or do you get a hot dog?" And he said, "No, I'm making Dad hot dogs." And I asked you, "You made a whole pack of hot dogs?" You said, "No, I made 3 for the dogs, 2 for Dad, and 1 for me."
we barbecue.
I don't eat donuts, and I don't do donuts.
So
We're back to donuts.
so we're at the street vibrations. Of course, we don't have a motorcycle, but
Probably wise.
when we lived in Arizona, we would just take our black Mustang out and park it right in there with a motorcycle.
Oh.
And so
Oh, I
we
used
would
to do
meet all
donuts
these-
on that.
Yeah, we used to meet all these guys and girls, and we wear leather jackets and everything like that.
Oh.
And they go, "Where's your motorcycle?" And we go, "Out there."
You have a
That black one.
you
the
have a
black one.
Mustang between all the motorbikes.
It's
Yeah.
called the Mustang.
Dad would park it between. Our black Mustang was our motorcycle.
Maybe you guys should get a new Mustang so you can take it to the Yield Saloon.
Yeah, good. What's it? Ye Old Time Saloon.
Ye
That's
Old
where you
Time,
go.
sorry.
Ye Old Time Saloon. Kylie went to the candy dance today.
I did.
That's what they have in Genoa in Carson City.
Yeah,
You've been
It's like
there?
Disgusting.
big
There's
swap meet.
nobody allowed.
Crafts
There's
fair.
nobody allowed into the old time saloon unless you have big boobs. That's it.
Yep.
I thought
We
that was
saw-
a candy dance.
No, it's not the
And it's-
candy dance.
I think you're getting them confused.
Not the candy dance.
No, I think riding on a motorcycle, it's really
Have you ever
sexy.
ridden on a motorcycle, Dan?
Once.
Oh.
Well, a couple times. My brother had a motorcycle.
Oh, okay.
And then Mike Manager, Al's best friend, he had a Harley.
Oh.
I rode on that. I don't think Al's ever been on one.
Have you ever been
Well,
on,
yeah. Have you ever ridden motorcycle? Rode? Oh my God.
rode on a motorcycle? I don't know. I'm not into motorcycles. Our family never was. We don't do motorbikes.
But I'm not saying I don't like you.
If I'm gonna
bikers.
ride, I want to ride.
God.
And it's not a bike.
And it ain't gonna be a motorcycle.
It's not a bike.
You got a little motorized motorcycle bike in the garage.
My
there.
motorized bike is electric bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
That's the nerdy version of Harley.
Maybe you should get like some like leather bike shorts you can wear.
I should. I should wear leather chaps
And like a leather tank
and
top.
no, just a leather vest with no shirt underneath it. Doesn't everybody just wear leather vest? All the girls have
Yeah.
their boobs popping out. That's what you
Oh,
meant.
a
with
lot,
the
yeah.
boobs
lot,
popping
lot
yeah.
of people have
vests
chaps.
and boobs.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we have friends that have bikes. And anyway,
Do they wear
Is
leather?
anybody flat chested that wears the vest, girl wise?
Well, the best.
Here's
the
a
best
question.
well,
is,
it's
the vest
it's
is the
not really a
girl.
vest. I mean, it's not a vest. It's
What do they wear?
open.
the best is the girl that has a knitted top on.
Under the
And
vest.
she has Band-Aid things
Patches
over
on
her nipples.
Yeah,
oh,
kind of
really?
like that.
So you don't get road rash in your nips.
Yeah. When you're turning the corner, she's rubbing them on the guy's leather jacket.
Here's my
rubbing 'em
question.
off, rubbing 'em
You
off.
said, is there any flat-chested women? Is there any flat-chested men at these events? Because I don't know if
No.
you've seen those
No, they all
guys
have
these
boobs.
days. Yeah.
They're all
Everybody-
fat.
Every-
Right. Right.
I know most people that ride Harleys are fat.
I mean,
to say it.
Me as well. I
What?
want to clump them in, but it seems to be a
Yeah, it's a thing.
No,
Fat,
there's
sweaty.
no flat-chested women there, and the
Oh.
girl with the Band-Aids or whatever they are on her nips, she's proud of it.
Hey, why
But
you should be.
I think they
why
dress
not?
for this because they'll come off.
Oh,
they'll
they
come
totally
off the bike
dress
with
for this.
5-inch heels.
How do you?
Yeah.
7
Like,
I want to go back to the donut thing
what?
real quick. Because I talked to Mom before we got on this podcast, and she says, yeah, Aunt Terry called me, and some guy was doing donuts, and he came out and he got hit by a car. But then you come on the podcast, you say it's not true. I don't know what you're talking
Well-
about. You're killing me here.
You're killing me here.
Well, let's see.
Did that not happen? Like,
Was
I
it a-
talked to you before
happened?
this.
Was it a jelly donut?
But I just
don't
had to go
even
back to that
eat
because
donuts.
you explained this to me, and I told Kylie, and
You
then
tell me this
I wrote it
story.
on my notes here
Okay,
to talk to you,
sorry,
and then
I-
it wasn't true, I guess.
I exaggerated
Oh.
from 2 years ago, but he was driving erratic.
I exaggerated from 2 years.
2 friggin' years ago. I'm like blowing my brains out over here trying to figure out what's going on.
I was
You know what
No,
Mom exaggerates too? I did something that's kind of
Oh
like
my
what Mom
God.
would do.
You
So
did it,
Kylie-
massively over exaggerated.
Kylie and I came home from Roseville yesterday.
No,
we-
this was before we even left for Roseville.
It was before we left, or we
Yeah,
got
it was
home.
Before you got home from work.
Oh, I got home from work. I got home from work yesterday. So River, I said, River, where are you at?
Which you had gotten home, and I about 5 minutes before had went and refilled my coffee cup and saw River out in the kitchen, and he had his noise canceling headphones on.
And so I
So
go.
you walk in, but
Yeah,
I
go
also,
ahead.
when you walked in, heard River get up and go to the bathroom. So I heard him walk and the door closed, which you apparently did not, I guess.
Yeah, so I walk up to the bathroom and I go, River, River. And the door's locked and he doesn't say nothing. I hear him in there. He's kind of going, like, and I'm like, River.
And you're starting to get a panic in your
so I'm
voice.
like,
I can hear it.
River. And now I'm going to bust down the door.
But
And then
I'm
I'm like-
yelling. I'm also yelling.
She's yelling. I'm like,
He's
Kylie.
in the bathroom with his headphones on. He just went in there. It hasn't been 30 minutes. It's been 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm going to blow down this door because I
Oh,
think
you
he's
went crazy?
No, I think
He
he's passed-
started going
No,
crazy.
I think he's passed out on the floor. I'm going to bust down the door. I'm going crazy.
Yeah, and I'm just yelling at you, trying
Yeah.
to tell you to let the kid poop in peace.
If Kylie wasn't here, I would have bust down the door. And I'm like, then she says, "What's wrong with you?" And I said, "Well, I get that from my mom." I go,
Oh.
in an emergency,
Oh.
mom would rip us out of bed, drag us down the. Remember that time of the gas leak?
Yeah, he said we smelled gas. We got home from South
somebody
Shore. We used to
toot?
go out. No. And my brother-in-law was a volunteer fireman. And he said all the kids were upstairs with the babysitter and everybody was sleeping. And Dennis came running down the stairs and said, "Run, run."
Gas leak.
And so I picked up my kids, 2 and 4, like they were feathers.
No, dragged us
It
in
was-
our pajamas down the
was-
slushy
I-
road.
I
It was
didn't care about-
like 10 degrees.
I
Oh
didn't
my
ca-
God.
yeah.
I didn't care about anybody. I picked them up and ran. No one could believe that I carried them that far down the hill.
And dragged us. I remember being
So
in
when
my
you were
I had,
you all
like little
like,
yellow
wet?
jam. Oh yeah, well it was like icy, like he says, like 10 degrees. It was like
was freezing.
slushy
So your,
ice.
your pajamas are like
No,
frozen
like-
around your
I
legs.
didn't,
They're
I
like
didn't care
shredded.
about
No,
Al. I didn't care
everybody
about
was in their
anybody else
pajamas.
but my
Everybody
kids.
was in their pajamas.
Just to leave everyone behind.
I didn't care about anybody. I
You
just
didn't care about Al?
No. I
What-
just picked up my 2 kids.
Remember that time when they had the earthquake in Vegas and we were all there, and I was standing on the lower floor, so I didn't really feel it, but they had an earthquake the big earthquake in L.A.
Yeah.
And mom and Mark are.
Yeah,
Dad and Mom and Mark are way upstairs, 18th floor or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mom goes flying out. She's the first one out of the whole hotel downstairs in the
I-
parking lot.
I grabbed Marcus. I grabbed my wallet and my car keys
Why?
because the elevators were shut down.
And, I,
And
you told me
Mom
to get my
ran-
shoes.
Mom ran down
And you
18 flights of
Without shoes
stairs.
on?
Couldn't even. I have
no,
no idea.
he made me grab my shoes
And-
because he said, "Didn't you see Die Hard?" You know, with the
Yeah.
For the
Running
glass,
over
the
the
glass.
glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I get down to the bottom, and
Wasn't Mom
everybody's
down there already?
everybody's standing in the parking lot
no, I left everybody.
down there because we go, man, we don't know what's going on.
I just said, "Run."
I go, well, let's just go to
Everybody's in the
7-Eleven.
stairwell,
And I go,
Thank God
let's
you had
just
your
go
wallet.
to 7-Eleven and get a cup of coffee.
and that's what he said.
But no, my
Yeah.
mom in emergencies, like when we do stuff with as kids or whatever, we'd lock her out of the thing. She'd just break the doorknob right off the door and ram the door down. That's
You're
what
not
I was
supposed to
gonna
tell
do.
you were
to
gonna do
anyone.
that. You're
Oh,
Yeah.
oh
I
wait.
rammed Skylar's door down one time.
You did.
I ripped it right off the hinges. I
You
was
did.
like, but she doesn't answer me.
Oh, I
Yeah, got
forgot.
freaked
None
out
of my
like that.
kids had a lock on their door because I would just turn the handle and
Break
break
it?
every lock. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Snap
It's
it off.
a crazy person. How did I get that?
I
way?
forgot
I
that,
don't know.
All my friends don't
I
know. Now
forgot
they do.
that Mom, before she ran down the stairs in the earthquake, she grabbed a donut off the couch.
In the lobby. She picked one up in the lobby.
Why would you? I don't even like donuts.
How can you eat a donut going down 18 flights of stairs?
Just put it in her mouth and
Carb
started
loading
running.
for those
Yeah.
stairs.
Started running.
You don't think about it. You just go. Running past
we,
everybody.
we couldn't even, me and Marcus couldn't even catch up to her.
That's
All
pretty good.
right.
Like, yeah.
No, but that's how that one time I was in Hawaii and Skylar had an ear infection and she locked the door, so I thought she's passed out in there. I go crazy. I'm
You
scaling up the
do.
side of the building. River's like, Dad, don't. Some old 90-year-old lady's yelling at me. Then they're gonna call the cops and everything. And I go in there and Skylar's just sleeping.
I know. You
I
go
flip
like.
out. I freak
real-
out.
You freak
Yeah.
out like real fast, too.
Right. I assume
Like,
the
you
worst. I'm
go
like, oh
to,
my God, she's
like-
passed out. She's dead. I need to
Right,
get in
like
there.
you were convinced that River was like dying on the floor, even though I was telling you though he just went in there. He has his headphones on. He can't hear you. Give him a minute,
I know. I'm thinking he's laying passed out on the floor because why wouldn't he answer me?
because I told you he had his headphones on.
River.
Well, you're telling your life story right now. No.
Right,
No.
I know.
seeing the correlation here.
Yeah, I know.
Mm,
No, this is not our life story.
On that note, let's think about this.
What are we thinking about?
We're going to think about this.
What?
Let's hear a word from our sponsors.
Oh.
Hey everybody, this is Joe Lamonica with Lamonica Custom Builders. You want a custom home from a Southern California premier home builder? Call me, Joe Lamonica with Lamonica Custom Builders. 310-465-3347.
He has a machete, friends.
And we're back.
And we're back to apparently machetes and prints.
We're back to machetes and prints. But anyway, you know what I thought was really funny when we were driving to Roseville last year?
Last year? What are you talking about?
oh
Today?
my
Yesterday?
God. Dad's got me in a frenzy here. I'm talking last year,
Yesterday.
this year.
We went to Roseville, an impromptu Roseville trip.
Yeah, yesterday. And it was so funny. We called. Oh, go ahead.
I have fashion wardrobe problems when we travel.
I know.
I don't know if anyone else feels this way. Do you feel this way, Dan, when you go on trips, like you need to have like new clothes?
Yes, because
Yeah.
when my kids were little, every time we got on the airplane to go to Hawaii or on a trip,
Oh, you did used to like dress
Airplane
nicer
clothes.
on airplanes. Yeah.
and everybody goes, "Why did you do that?" I go, "I don't know. I just wanted to look.
I know.
Like,
I liked, yeah.
I wanted them all dressed up. You know, we have this really nice looking family that's, you know, not wild or bad because we had to take up, you know, a lot of seats.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, when we used to travel, we used to all get airplane clothes. We'd clothes for the airplane.
Well, I know people did used to dress up more on airplanes unlike
Yeah.
today. But
Yeah.
I mean, actually, even like 15 years ago, I used to wear nice clothes on the airplane. Made sure I wear. You don't wear sweats on the airplane.
Oh.
Like,
They did
you know,
treat-
Lululemon,
until
like
you met
everybody
me.
does. Now. Yeah,
Well-
Kylie wears Lululemon.
They treat you better.
oh man,
You know.
I gotta start.
If you
dressing
do
up
wear
on
nice, you know, we used to go and do stuff and wear like slacks and a dress shirt all the time. Yeah,
Oh.
Dad, when you went on the airplane, you used to always wear a dress shirt and nice slacks.
Oh.
Yeah. Or,
All
you know,
time.
like our Hawaiian, you know, Tommy Bahama, you know, back then.
Yeah, or a Hawaiian shirt, nice pants when they go to Hawaii. But I know Dad would fly a lot by himself and wear nice
Like a
clothes.
business
But
attire.
I think
Yeah.
that was when me and Mom would go in first class, and we put you guys
Oh.
in the
Yeah.
back seat.
Good luck back
Well,
there.
Yeah,
We were such good parents, and the reason that we dressed them up because we didn't sit with them.
You're hoping if they look nice, some strangers would take care of them.
We
Yeah,
used to
yeah.
bring them back
Flight
ice cream.
attendants might be nicer to them.
We used to bring
We
them
used to
back
bring
ice
them
cream.
back ice
cookies.
cream from the first class.
Oh my god.
They weren't babies, but they were a little older, but they did watch the baby Marcus.
Oh, that's nice.
when he was a baby.
we were very angry. We were very angry though.
Understandable. Understandable.
What would Skylar and River do to us if we were in first class and they were in coach?
I
Skylar
mean, it
would be
might
the-
happen one day.
She would just be like, "Oh my God, how could you? How could you?"
You left us back.
I don't
here.
even know why we did that, but you guys were fine by yourself.
I mean, you're right there. They can't go anywhere.
That was after you made some money. I mean, we trust me. We used to fly Northwest Orient to Hawaii,
What's that?
all like Chinese or Japanese plane
Yeah.
with just us in there.
Yeah.
It was like a.
You know,
Oh, okay.
And we would just happen to
747.
stop in Hawaii and we'd
'Cause
get
they,
off.
like,
Yeah,
Did a little layover in Hawaii.
yeah, and we would get off. It was not
Looked
right.
like you were going to Japan.
Yeah, look like we were going to Japan. and we
The
just-
flight was.
yeah, the whole flight would get off. We would get off, and the rest of the flight would go to Japan.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that we were cruel parents, but sometimes we'd just leave all the kids at home
And go to Hawaii.
and go to Hawaii.
by ourselves.
They were good enough.
I would
to-
just babysit.
Right. Oh, yikes.
But anyway, I laugh.
Anyway.
I laugh when we were going down to Roseville.
Roseville,
Yeah, we're
yes.
still going down to
Impromptu
Roseville.
Roseville.
We call Mom, and we're going to Roseville, and it's 1:50.
one,
It's
yeah.
1:50, I think. 1:50 in the afternoon. And I go, hey, we're just going to Roseville now. And for those of you who don't know, Roseville's by Sacramento, but we're going to Roseville now. And she's like, oh, you're traveling at night. I'm like,
At night.
nighttime. It's 1:50, but that's her night. She's like, oh, you're traveling. That's late.
We
It's
get up
nighttime.
at 4:30 or 5,
Right.
and when they're saying they're going to Roseville, to me,
Like, why are you
They're
going
gonna
at
be there
night?
at the
Like,
night.
yeah, why are you going at nighttime? It's funny because there's a little thing that came out. There's like a survey of what do you think
Or
that
what do you consider?
what do you
yeah.
consider morning? What like do you consider morning 12 midnight, 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 4 in the
Yeah,
morning?
what's
Like
morning?
if you said what's the first hour of morning to you? What would you say?
5 a.m.
I'd
5
probably say
a.m.
4:30,
Okay.
5 a.m.
5.
Now,
Okay.
me personally, if I thought about that, I would say 3 a.m.
Why?
I don't know. I just say it's about 3 a.m. as the earliest morning. 3 a.m.
To get up?
No.
No, just what I consider morning.
Oh,
3 a.m.
I
sounds
wake up
stupid.
at 3 and look at the clock and go back to bed till 4.
Right.
Do you
just what
think it's like where you're like, oh, it's morning, or is it still nighttime in your head?
like if you woke up at 3 a.m., would you say it's nighttime still, or would you say, oh, it's morning?
Early morning.
Yeah, that's what I would say. So you say mornings like 3 a.m. Now, the
Kylie,
big-
what time of the morning do you start making pancakes?
Never. I don't make pancakes.
I make the pancakes.
I don't do pancakes.
What's your morning?
I consider like 1 a.m. morning.
What?
I consider like 1 a.m. to be morning.
Morning?
I don't wake up at that time. I'm half the time not even.
Half the
asleep
time
at
she didn't
that
go
time.
to bed at
That's
that time. That's
night.
odd.
Right.
That's weird.
I can see, look.
That's after I watched Jimmy Fallon.
We're
It's
not
like-
talking about when you go to bed. We're
'Cause,
talking
like-
about when you wake up.
Because like if
That's
I
night.
have insomnia and I'm up, I'm like, well, I was up till 1 in the morning.
No, that's nighttime.
So I call it like morning.
That's crazy.
Yeah, although some people
Like,
consider
that's how
12.
you think.
No,
yeah.
Yeah.
some people consider 12 midnight morning.
Mm-hmm. I would
So
say
it-
1 a.m. for me.
Isn't that funny?
Mm-hmm.
It is funny. You know what is also funny? What we were
What?
discussing before we got on the air here?
What?
We were talking about Christmas presents.
oh my
right
God, I
now.
know.
And I heard on the radio it says, hey, you
it was
better
on
do
like
your
the Today Show too.
Yeah, you should do your Christmas shopping now before Halloween because if the products are so short, you won't get
they're
you won't
so,
get
like,
anything.
short.
So start Christmas shopping now. What do you think about that, Dad?
I think all those boats are stuck out there in Long Beach. that
Have
can't-
our Christmas
can't
presents.
land. So
That's right. We flew over Long Beach and the ships are all
They
lined
are.
up, so I think we're missing out on products. So Kylie loves Christmas, so I
I
said,
do.
give me a Christmas list right
I'm
now.
gonna make you one this weekend.
I'm going to go out Christmas shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Have
mean,
you started yet, Di?
the best
Uh,
Christmas we
negative.
ever had was
No.
we made everybody buy their gifts at the ABC store in Hawaii.
Oh.
That was real fun.
So I got,
Wait.
I think I got Aunt Terry a calendar of naked
Oh no.
Hawaiian women.
I'm sure she
Oh.
loved that.
Men, now women.
Oh,
It-
I went either way.
It cost me almost $2.
Oh, no. Almost.
But I can't believe we're talking about Christmas
I
before
know,
Halloween because
I haven't
Halloween
even
is
put Halloween
great.
decorations up yet.
Oh, I know. I just saw my neighbors have the pumpkins out and all this stuff, and I went, "Oh
I
yeah,
guess it's time. Yeah.
guess better get all that crap out there." But we're excited because our son Matthew's. We haven't seen him in 2 years. He lives in India, and he's going to be coming home
The day
October.
before Halloween.
Yeah, and
I
he can't.
said, oh, you're probably excited. He'll get to go trick or treating with the kids.
He can't wait to
Yeah.
see, the holidays and everything. So it's been a while.
It's been a
That'll be
while, year and a
nice.
half. We saw him January 3rd, 2020 is when we saw him.
Mhm.
Now he's still
know.
still in India. So we're going to have Matt on
know.
the podcast.
Oh, he
Said,
really-
he goes, oh, I don't know, but he'll be on.
Oh yeah,
We're going to
he's
do a whole India show.
He's a
Oh.
good
Yeah.
speaker.
Yeah,
That's his
he's
job.
he's a public speaker. He can be on the podcast.
Oh, yes, he'll be fine.
We'll talk about curry.
Okay, I don't know about
Yeah.
that. But how
Steph-
much detail
Steph-
can you have about
Steph
that?
Curry from the Warriors.
Right.
Yeah, we
I don't think he can contribute to that
See?
conversation at all.
we're the same, Eric. I just said not the basketball kid.
Yeah, we'll talk about Steph Curry, and he'll talk about actual curry.
Right, the food.
What's your favorite holiday, Dad? 4th of July? 4th of
That's
July,
mine.
probably. That's yours too, yeah. 4th
Yeah.
of July.
The 4th is the best.
Yeah. Remember when Mom
The 4th is the best.
Remember when Mom kissed the governor on the 4th of July?
Wait a
my
minute.
God.
Oh,
Wait
I-
a minute.
Why would you tell
the governor,
that story?
the governor
well,
in
we've told
Nevada.
it to everybody.
I go,
The governor-
oh, Mom. I go, I want you to meet the
governor.
The governor, because I got introduced to him, and we were watching the fireworks on the pier at the Hyatt. And so Mom
Next
goes
thing
up.
you know.
She gives him a big old kiss. And she goes,
No.
Oh,
he's the
things
governor.
happen.
He's the governor of what?
Well, the reason I was slurring and everything like that, because I had
slurring.
a real hurt back, and our friend Joe
Gave you a Vicodin.
gave me something, and I
Roofied
went
ya.
berserk. And the kids go,
berserk.
What's wrong with Grandma? What's wrong with Mom?" And then that's what happened
You
when I
started
met the
making out with
governor.
people?
He put his arms around me, and I kissed him on the lips, and that's how it all
No, and
started.
someone says, hey, you just kissed the governor. And you go, the governor of what? and the
Yeah.
governor tells you
He was
of
laughing.
Nevada.
He was laughing.
Unfortunately,
laughing so
the
hard.
governor that you kissed is Governor
no longer with
Gibbons.
us.
He fell off a roof and died, and then
He
he was
did.
also under the investigation because he had a Playboy model as a
Oh.
girlfriend,
Oh yeah.
and then he kissed mom
She-
on the dock
she-
of the Hyatt.
Oh.
Yeah, really.
No, the flavor.
Lovely.
She
True
was,
story.
She was
True
there.
Really weird.
At least it wasn't Sisolak.
Right.
Oh, I die.
Oh.
Well, who can say their mom kissed the governor?
I can't.
I can.
I can't believe it.
Hey,
He, has
Put
arms,
that-
he had his arm
put
around
that
me.
in
What do
your
you want me
memoir.
to do?
there's not too many people that kiss the governor of what?
True story.
What?
The governor.
The governor of what? The guy's like in Nevada.
Nevada. I go, oh, wow.
Oh,
That's
hey
you?
there.
Yeah, you're not that
Maybe-
great.
Let me see what you look like.
Yeah.
So I got, the grandkids drove me insane.
Would you kiss the governor of California, Newsom?
Well, he's pretty cute.
What about the governor? New York, Cuomo.
How about
Well, he's
No,
not
he's a pervert.
Actually,
that?
he would put his arms
She
around
tried.
you.
She tried to kiss Arnold.
Oh.
Oh,
Schwarzenegger?
Arnold wouldn't give me the
When we
time
went
of
to the
day.
wedding.
Oh.
We,
Yeah.
He
Arnold
just
would give you
blew
the
cigar
time of
smoke in my face.
Little backstory: we went to a wedding one time, and we went to a wedding at the Four
True
Seasons
story.
in Maui, and Arnold Schwarzenegger and Marie Shriver.
Maria Shriver.
Shriver.
Striver.
Marie Shriver was at the wedding, and so we got to talk with him. And so I sat in the hot tub with Marie Shriver and talked to her for like an hour, and then Arnold was in the pool and everything. At the time, he was the governor, Mom, of
Of what?
of what governor of what? He was the governor of California at the time. He had Secret Service with him, and we went to this wedding, and yeah, he did blow
wanna-
cigar smoke in everybody's face.
yeah, who is
Yeah.
the singer? Stewart.
Rod Stewart was there.
Oh, Rod Stewart.
And
That's
his
the-
yeah, Rod Stewart and his
We were
daughter.
spying- we
what's
were
his daughter's
spying on
name?
all of them.
Kimberly.
Kimberly?
Yeah, Kimberly Stewart, and then also Lionel Richie's daughter was there.
Yeah.
That
Nicole
was
Richie.
kinda
I went up to the bar and I don't know who Lionel Richie's daughter is. So she's sitting next to me and go, "Hey, what are you gonna get?" And I go, "I'm getting a Mai Tai." I go, "They're pretty good." So we both get a Mai Tai and we're walking down the thing down to the beach, and who was it? Said, "Hey, you know who that is?" I go,
Nope.
"No." And she's on the front page of People magazine.
She's
Oh
on-
my gosh,
It
that's
was
hilarious.
Nicole.
Front
It was
page of
Nicole
People
Richie.
magazine.
Yeah.
She was pretty popular at the
Yeah.
time with
Yes,
Paris Hilton
yeah.
and all that.
Oh, Paris
Yeah.
Hilton, yeah.
And so that
Yeah,
was
it's pretty fun.
yeah, that was a pretty funny time. But yeah, you could have actually maybe had the opportunity to kiss Arnold
Apparently
Schwarzenegger.
not, because he wouldn't give
Well,
us
He
time
was-
of day.
he was
had
really
a
dorky.
bodyguard guy with him. They were smoking cigars, and then me and my friend of mine went up to him and said, "Can we have your autograph?" And he goes,
No.
"No, just in a little while. I'll be out there in a while. I'm having a meeting." And then we turned around and said every freaking word And- under our tongue,
He was
mouth.
like freaking asshole. Is that what you said?
Oh,
No.
orange hair.
Orange hair. He did have kind of orange hair, and it
Oh.
was funny. Arnold Schwarzenegger in the
ginge?
pool. He was playing with his kid in the pool, who was like 12 at the time. Let's say. Oh, he's Patrick probably.
Mm-hmm.
Who's a
I'll go with
famous,
yes.
who's a famous
Yeah.
actor now, which is weird.
Right.
He was a
Yeah.
little pudgy little kid,
Oh, how funny.
and Arnold was pretty flabby, huh? He wasn't
Yeah.
like
Oh,
all
dad
buffed out.
bod.
No, he wasn't,
he's pretty flabby,
you know.
It was weird to see. Whoa,
He
that's
wasn't
Arnold?
a Terminator, that's for sure.
Yeah, he wasn't the Terminator.
He was the governor.
But yeah, you know what? Last night
What?
we went out with Mark and Mel, and which is my younger brother and our sister-in-law and
Mhm.
everything. We were talking about going to Nashville. So the girls were all. That's why we went to Roseville, so Kylie could get what they're wearing. So
Yes.
everybody's figuring out what they're wearing in Nashville, and I just want to see what you think about this. Kylie, tell Mom what I
So you went
bought.
to Roseville
Oh,
to
What
get
I
something
bought.
to wear to Nashville.
Right,
Oh, yeah.
Nashville.
Very
yeah.
nice.
Right.
Yes, Eric got a purchase.
We only go to Ville's.
Okay.
for
Roseville,
his Nashville
Nashville.
outfit yesterday.
Oh, what are you dressing him as?
He got. I'm not dressing him. This is him. He got a white jean jacket.
Oh my God, I got one of those.
I
You
know,
could've
but I
borrowed
got
Mom's.
one. I could have borrowed
Oh.
yours.
I know.
Actually, I
probably the
tried it
same
on. I look
size.
really tan in it.
Well, that's why I used to wear it. But in the old days, I had a white leather jacket.
So you
Oh.
approve of that? You like that? That's what I'm wearing in Nashville.
No, I don't like it. Sorry, Eric.
No, I don't actually.
No, I don't like. Mm-mm.
Nope.
Sorry.
I bought it. I'm gonna wear it.
Okay.
and wear it one night.
Better watch. You better watch out behind you. Cowboys don't like white jean jackets.
Oh.
Oh, they don't?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I'm
they
going to wear
don't?
that white jacket and
Just get one with a bunch of holes in it
I'll
or
sing that
something.
song. I was like, fancy like Applebee's.
Oh, my God.
You might want to learn the words.
Yeah, Applebee's. I
Besides
know Applebee's.
Applebee's.
Yeah,
I
maybe we
think
should go
Eric
to Applebee's.
might need a bodyguard.
Right.
Or a butt guard.
Oh,
I was gonna wear my shorts and my queen shirt to the
Oh.
bike thing yesterday.
And he goes,
Why
I
didn't
better
you?
not.
and
I better
Diane-
not.
And Mom goes,
You could have worn the jean jacket.
You can't wear shorts.
And you
You gotta
can't.
wear jeans.
And you can't
and
wear
I
that
go,
gay shirt.
Oh,
queen-
no.
Queen on it.
You know, the gay queen thing. You can't wear that either.
So I made him
Freddie
wear
Mercury
jeans.
shirt.
He wore flip flops, jeans, and then he wore a shirt that said, surfing championship something.
Oh, yes.
He really,
Oh, and
he
I
really
couldn't-
blended
It was a little
in.
more masculine.
He really blended
Surf
in.
shirt and biker
He
bar.
blended in. He looked.
And I couldn't wear my shirt that says "Go Beavs."
I said, you can't
That
wear.
probably would have gone over well,
You
though.
can't wear the
actually.
Oregon State Beaver shirt at a biker.
You could
place.
have. That would have. That one might
I
have fit in.
think I think a lot of girls. Would
No,
like that.
it was. No.
Not you.
The little beaver on the front with
Oh,
the
it
teeth.
actually has the beaver. Maybe not.
with
that.
the teeth.
Yeah, maybe not that one.
On that note, Kylie, guess what time it is?
Oh, it is.
Last call. So who we got to cheers today? Anybody?
Yes. First, I'd like to cheers Joe for being our newest advertiser, who we heard a little.
Yeah, we heard a little soundbite
Sponsor
of Joe.
from-
What do you think of Joe's advertising, Mom?
I thought Joe was great.
It was
Sounds
pretty
good.
He sounds like this big old Boston guy.
He kind of is.
Yeah, we
Kinda
really
is.
like
Say
Joe.
yes.
Yeah, and for every job you can get, he'll send you a burrito supreme in the mail.
Okay,
Every,
no one should get Taco Bell in the mail.
Yeah.
One.
No, Joe's
I
going to
think
send
he'll
a
really
burrito
appreciate
supreme.
it.
That'd be like a DoorDash
I will
burrito
complete
supreme.
your job or else.
Oh my God. Get him out of here.
But anyway,
Seriously.
cheers, guys.
Yeah. Well, cheers to
yeah.
Joe. Yep. Thank you for supporting us.
Yep, cheers, Joe.
And
Cheers,
then
Mom and
cheers
Dad, for
to-
being on the
Mom and Dad
podcast
for
today.
being our guests.
Yeah,
again
this is really
today.
fun. We have a lot of stories, so when we get back on, we'll tell you the other side of us.
I would say I would say today's podcast was a little erratic, but I think people are going to enjoy it.
Erratic.
yeah, you gotta have to watch out
Erratic, I
because
say.
some people change the subjects.
Right.
Sitting right next to me.
All right. Well, cheers, guys. Thanks for being on.
Yes. Cheers. Thank you.
Subscribe or follow us on wherever you listen to your podcasts, or just go to our website at www.lifewitheric.com.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for updates and a closer look into my life with Eric. To all of our listeners out there, remember, it's always happy hour here.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers, Mom and Dad.
Cheers.
Cheers. Love you, baby.
Love you, baby.
Love you guys.
Love you.